by Martin Smith. Sam Cooke took 5 for 20 to skittle Yorkshire for 74 and round off a tumultuous season for Essex, during which they have remained unbeaten in the Specsavers County Championship for the first time in their history. The champions' 10th victory of the 14-game campaign was followed by resounding applause and sprays of champagne as they received the championship trophy for the first time in 25 years. It was the moment they had waited for since the title was claimed a fortnight ago, when they still had 2 games to play. For Yorkshire, who were in the same celebratory mood just 2 summers ago, their total was their lowest since 1999 as they succumbed by a massive 376-run defeat in just 29 overs. There were still 25 overs remaining in the day when Matt Fisher was left on his back by Neil Wagner to end the season. It was as well they claimed the points required to avoid relegation on the first day, otherwise their feeble effort could have been terminal. Cooke, who made his first-class debut for his home county less than 2 months ago, had taken a career-best 5 for 18 in the second innings at Southampton in the last game. The second viviffer of his embryonic career came before he returns next week to Loughborough University for the final year of his history degree course. Cooke put the Skids under a Yorkshire top order chasing an unlikely 451 to win with 4 wickets and 32 balls in a 6-over pre-tea burst. Adam Lyth looked surprised to be given that caught behind to Cooke's second ball and Craig Brathwaite played down the wrong line to be LBW to Porter in the next over. Alex Lee's middle stump was sent cartwheeling by Cooke and Yorkshire were already on an inexorable slide at 17 for 3 in the 6th over. Cooke claimed his 3rd wicket for 11 runs when the Ashes-bound Gary Bollins fell LBW for just 5. Jack Leaney was stuck in his crease playing forward and edging to James Foster to give Cooke wicket number 4. Simon Harmer joined the party when Andrew Hogg became his latest LBW victim. 3rd of 5 for 6. Essex announced at the tea interval that Porter had signed a 2-year contract extension taking him through to the end of the 2020 season. He had a double celebration first ball after the break when he had Stephen Patterson caught behind to claim his 200th first-class wicket for the county. That preceded Cooke's 5th wicket with his first ball upon his return for a second spell. Jack Brooks hung out his bat and played tamely into Varun Chopra's hands at first slip. 37 for 6 at tea had become 38 for 8. Carl Carver helped Matt Fisher put on 34 for the penultimate wicket in 9 overs to give some respectability to the score before he departed LBW for 9. Fisher, who had taken 3 Essex second innings wickets for 69, was the only batsman to make it into double figures. He was the last man to go for 25, caught behind for Foster's 8th catch of the match, after Wagner had him flailing with a bouncer. It meant Division I's leading wicket-takers had shared 147 championship wickets with Porter leading the way with 75 from Harmer. At the start of the day, Essex's overnight second wicket century stand ended in the 4th over when Dan Lawrence went LBW to give Code his 50th and last championship wicket of the season. Lawrence's 83 came from 156 balls, and with Nick Brown he put on 139 and 49 overs to lift Essex from 6 for 2 on the second afternoon. Brown followed on the same personal score when Lyth made amends for a difficult dropped catch chance when the opener was 59. This time, Lyth held on to a snick at second slip to end Brown's 166-ball innings that including 11 boundaries. James Foster then became the 10th LBW victim of the match to give Matt Fisher the first of 3 wickets. That brought together Tendo Shade and Harmer, who put on 75 in 21 overs for the 6th wicket. Tendo Shade's innings was full of nudges and nurdles, 8 of them going to the boundary, and a 9th clearing the ropes at long leg. He was finally out straight after lunch, in Fisher's 2nd over with a new ball, when Tendo Shade tried to withdraw his bat, and was caught behind. The partnership with Harmer was worth 75 in 21 overs with the captain departing for a 92-ball 57 with 8 fours and a 6. Harmer claimed his second half-century of the match, following his 64 in the first innings, when he clubbed Fisher through the covers from the 79th ball he faced. The 7th wicket pair added 42 in 8 overs with Neil Wagner, whose bright and breezy 23 came from 26, before he edged his second slip to give Fisher his 3rd wicket at a personal cost of 69. Tendo Shade called his batsman in 50 minutes after lunch following the second ball of the 96th over, when Porter hit the second of 2 fours and a 5-ball 10. Essex had reached 334 for 7 without the requirement for the injured Tom Westley to bat.